Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one for you today. Listen to some of these headlines. Bitcoin pump and dump? Yeah, when it comes to Tesla. And we're going to talk about the implications of that. That is a big deal. World Economic Forum cancels their special annual meeting due to the pandemic. Update from James Filan on the SEC versus Ripple. You're going to want every bit of that. And the real reason we need a digital euro, a CBDC euro, we're going to get into that too. Huge list for institutional custody of digital assets is really gathering now. You won't believe the names on that list. Polysign files for a Form D with the SEC. Bank of America news, which is exciting, and XRP breakout, which is just incredible. Can we just roll the intro already? Roll that beautiful intro.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow me on Twitter at BackupBradley above at the top of the screen and everything that we're talking about here today. All right, let's get into it. 2.1 trillion plus for the cryptocurrency market space collectively. Now that we've seen it as high as 2.5 trillion plus. I said this morning's video, there's a lot of money that has left this market that will return, I believe, into the market, and it will bring new money with it. So there's a lot of money to come back into this space, and XRP is breathing and out for a stroll this morning. We've been as high as 170 this morning, and we're sitting at 162 now. We're going to take a look at what the experts say about where the price can go before we get out of here, and it's pretty exciting. I think there's some very good numbers in front of us here. Let's look at the range really quickly right now. We're ranging between 145.26 and 169.58. Let's keep an eye on that, sitting at 161 currently. This is from DJ Peter Vass, who's a Hall of Famer, and I want to show you this, and I think it lays it out. I went over this last several days since we've gotten the Bitcoin news from Elon, and I think he laid it out perfectly here. You buy $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, you tell people that your company accepts Bitcoin, Bitcoin price rises, you sell Bitcoin for $2 billion, and you tell people the company doesn't accept Bitcoin for environmental reasons. Anything else? I think that sums it up, and that's just a good business move. I'm not saying there's anything nefarious. It's just I think Elon made some money and saw the opportunity and has made money. I would remind people to understand that Bitcoin is obviously a huge energy consumption product with the proof of work that it uses. And I would remind people that Elon Musk is someone who creates solutions that does not use fossil fuels, just like the Tesla batteries and things of that nature. So I would look for some time in the future to potentially see Elon Musk release some kind of sustainable, renewable mining rigs for something like that. So who knows what we're going to see from him. But we do know that the World Economic Forum announced that Monday that they would be regretfully canceling the special annual meeting in Singapore in August due to uncertainty surrounding the ongoing pandemic. So we wish everybody well and remain safe there. This is a nice reminder of what is a good solution going forward for the new financial system and the Internet of Value. It's the XRP ledger, ladies and gentlemen, is carbon neutral and uses validation and security algorithm called federated consensus that is approximately 120,000 times more energy efficient than proof of work. Not much left to talk about there, is it? I think we're going to see the adoption of it. And I believe that's also why I've said I believe the case with the SEC is against Ripple and the sales of XRP is because they actually did achieve widespread adoption. Okay, looking here, this is an update from James K. Filan, and we're grateful for everything that James shares with us. And let's take a look at this right here. He says that the SEC has filed another objection to the motion to intervene. The SEC's mission statement is, among other things, to protect investors. The SEC has argued from the beginning of this enforcement action that XRP is a security. He says here, thereby arguing that XRP holders are actually XRP investors. In its latest filing, it attacks XRP holders, it says, because movants who are not seeking to appear as objective friends of the court, but rather to advance their own interests, to pursue claims against the SEC. He says here, defendants request that movements appear as amici should be denied. It's clear that the SEC is antagonistic toward XRP holders and has no intention of protecting them or advancing XRP holders' interests, which leads to only one conclusion, and here it is right here. The enforcement action brought by the SEC has never been intended to protect anyone or anything. Its only objective has been to destroy XRP, XRP holders, and Ripple. The SEC is horribly misguided and needs to end this travesty. And I think you probably can't say it any better than James has said it right there. It absolutely is true. Moving on, I want to remind people that Ripple pilots a private ledger for central bank issuance of digital currencies. That's right, the government dollars of the world. They have a private ledger with the XRP Ledger open source technology. And that, to me, again, is why this case is such a big damn deal. We will get through it. That's the way I see it. And here's another one from Hall of Famer Bond Crypt. The real reason we need a digital Euro CBDC remains the best shot to synchronize cash flows with the flow of services to a new economy. Every currency that seeks to expand its footprint in the years to come will need to be digitalized. Anything else? Again, I just want to remind you that Ripple is piloting a private ledger for central bank digital currencies and the full court press to release a digital euro. Among the other countries that the digital euro represents, about 17 and 19 countries currently. So, in digitizing all of this and the euro, you would immediately sync about 17 and 19 countries in the euro with a digital euro, right? So pretty awesome where we're headed here, and understanding that Ripple is in the smack dab in the middle of it with the XRP ledger, and we will see how the SEC case shakes out. However, while all of that is happening, we're seeing from another Hall of Famer, DJ Peter Vass here, March 2021, look at all the big boys that are in for institutional custody of digital assets. Look at this list. I mean, this is just getting better. And it says Ledger, best known for its cryptocurrency USB hardware wallet, is creating a new division around Ledger Vault. Ledger Enterprise Solutions Ledger Vault is the custody technology platform targeted at institutional digital assets. The new division, which also provides consulting, is already 50 people strong with plans to hire another 60 in 2021. Ledger Enterprise Solution represents our company's investment in the future of broad-scale financial adoption of cryptocurrencies and other digital assets by enterprise class businesses. Let's go down here because I want you to see this. And it says here, current clients include Comenu, I guess that's how you say it, Crypto.com, Uphold, shout out to Uphold, Bank Frick, Bitstamp, Nexo, and others. Comenu is a digital asset custody joint venture with Nomura and CoinShares, which CoinShares is a huge exchange out of, I think, the UK, I believe. And that is where Daniel Masters is, which raised $25 million in a Series A last week. The digital asset custody space is red hot at the moment, with one technology solution, Curve, recently acquired by PayPal. Other prominent players include Anchorage, Medico, and but there are dozens more in there. They're entering the space. Okay. And it goes on and on and on. We all know the whole deal. Private Swiss Bank, DeBoer, Stuttgart Digital Exchange. And look, BNY Mellon, Standard Charter, and Northern Trust are in this. DBS Bank, BBVA. I mean, do you think it's going away? What do you think from this article, right? Do you think this is going away? You see the size and the name of these players that are moving here. BNY Mellon should shake you to the core. DBS Bank and BBVA shake you to the core, right? Standard Chartered and Northern Trust, same thing, right? This is enormous, and you can see that they are absolutely gearing up for something very special. That's what's happening. They're going to begin offering it on the institutional and on their wealthiest client list. That's what's getting ready to take place. That's where it all starts first. Here's another one here from DJ Peter Vass. Cowen, Polysign partner to give client access to crypto. It's more of the same. Cowen Digital Asset Investment Company, New York City-based division of Cowen, has partnered with financial technology company Polysign in San Francisco to provide its institutional client with access of cryptocurrencies and digital assets, the company said in a new release. Now, This I do want to note is that while that was happening, I did receive this notification yesterday, and it was about Form D for Polysign being filled out, and it's nothing much more to make of it than that. There's not much to glean of it other than there's a stock securities offering, and they have to file that every time that there is. And basically, you can see the total offering amount was 60 million, total amount sold 53 plus million, and then the total remaining is 6.8 plus. So that's where we are on this day. It shows about 5 investors in this deal so far, according to this, if I'm reading it correctly. So upon all of that, we will keep an eye on what's going on. But I'll tell you, just between this article here and understanding the level of people moving in for digital asset custody, and then Cowen partnering with Polysign basically for the same reasons. You know, it seems like we're about to see the traditional banking system get into offering digital assets and custody in a very, very big way. Here is a big news too, and I covered it in this morning's video. I'll just briefly go over this. If you haven't seen this morning's video, please go watch that video. Bank of America now uses blockchain for settling stock trades. They have partnered with Paxos. That's right, the stablecoin operator, to settle these transactions. They cited in the article that they could settle with Paxos faster than they could with the DTCC, Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. It's a huge shot across the bow to the DTCC to want to go by way of Paxos instead of the DTCC, which settles $1.6 quadrillion worth of derivatives every year. I remind people that we have covered here Project Ion, Project Whitney, which are DLT, distributed ledger technology, test pilot programs to be able to do exactly that with the DTCC, so you do not have to go other places like Paxos. We'll see if this is more pressure for the DTCC to offer their solution of the new model instead of what they're currently doing now. So it gets more interesting by the day because the price action for XRP has been up. We saw 170 earlier this morning, and now we're looking at 160. We have predictions that are ranging anywhere from $2 plus to $5 here. We also know that back in April, very famous trader here said that XRP could see north of 5. Well, he said it could see a breakout. And then we saw Crypto Wizard come in and actually say, yes, maybe even $5.45. Who knows? And this was at the time that it was happening. But all of these targets are still well in play. If you look here from Dark Defender, I shared this morning, and shout out to all of these people. None of this is financial advice from me or them. And here we see that we are sitting now at 160, and we were looking at 162 is where we want to be above to get to 173. We sit above that. We're looking to get above 196. And again, there's the $2 plus mark right here. And then here's the $5.89. I'm sure there's a lot of old players in the space here that like that number. And then obviously we can start talking beyond that, the $9 plus and $13 plus targets that Dark Defender has stayed very, very true to this entire time. And I tell you, I find it remarkable that all of these support levels that him and many other technical experts out here have been offering have held. They have held, and it has left us in a place where we are today, where maybe today or maybe this week or maybe in the next couple weeks, we will see these new targets met and reach new all-time highs for 2021, and then new all-time highs altogether in the very near term. Because I tell you, this has been working out, and I think everything is still very much on the table from what they have shown us here. So we'll keep a very close eye on that. That's going to do it for me. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and share with somebody you know. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Ledger Nano, that's where I go. I put my stuff there. I love keeping stuff there to make sure I got it on my cold storage. Ledger Nano, link in the description. Make sure you check out all the links in the description and comment section. They are trusted, vetted links. I'll catch all of you on the next one.